Hi, good morning. Can you guys able to hear me?
Hi, Dhiren. Good morning.
Yes. So
Am I audible?
yeah, you are audible. Is it how?
All right.
Uh,
Okay,
yeah.
so can you give me a short introduction?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me start. Yeah. Hi. So I'm Dheeraj. So basically, I have around I've been working like around from 2017. So it's almost like 8 years of experience working mainly on primarily on the Java and Spring Boot as well, basically to build the microservices and the RESTful APIs. So one of over the years, I've been working in designing and developing mainly on the back end side. So I do have an experience working on Spring, Hibernate, JPA, and also I do have an experience working on the front end side. Worked on like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and also on the front end side, I have an experience working on Angular. So like I mean like I have a good experience working on AWS services, like especially the EC2, S3, Lambda, and CloudWatch. So I've used Terraform as well for automating infrastructure and and also implementing the secure service to service authentication using IAM and service identity framework. Yeah, this would be pretty much. And I do have an expert working on databases as well, like MySQL, Oracle, and MongoDB. So that's pretty much my tech stack where I have an experience working on. And in my currently I've been working on Goldman Sachs. So I worked as a senior software engineer. As a backend services, basically involving on Java 21, Spring Boot, my AWS, and MQ, and also the event-driven workflows. So one of the key ways was like building the REST APIs to MQ bridge services, where where the REST clients would send the request, and also we would publish those messages to MQQs and then consume the responses back while maintaining the correlation IDs to for IDs. So I do have I also worked on file orchestration, especially on the MDS, SFX, AWS S3, Event Bridge, and the Lambda DC2. So yeah, yeah,
All right. So can you share your screen? I will give you one small Java project.
sure.
You can use online compiler.
Let me share share screen. You can able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see your screen. So I have given you problem in the chat. The Java chat.
Chart.
Hide
Uh,
it. Okay, yeah, chat.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
So you can assume like all strings are in lowercase. Okay. So
Okay. Yeah.
small a, capital A, no difference. But give any
Got it.
algorithm. So
Got it. Got
let's
it. Got it.
use Dheeraj.
Let me copy this question. Online compiler. So given two strings S1 and S2. So write a function that returns true if S1 is the subsequence of S2. Otherwise, return false. String S1 is a subsequence of S2 of all characters. Input S1, S2 is Kumar. Okay. S1 is car. 2 contains K, 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 A, R. Okay. Output true because subsequence of S2. Okay. So S1 is subsequence of S2. Okay. Just like how we have like S1 KAR, we need to have S1 s equals to KAR, S2 equals to Kumar. So S1 equals to to S. This two doesn't contains RA in correct order. S1 equals to RK equals to true. S1 equals to UR equals to true. Okay.
You understood the problem, right?
Yes, I understood. It's I understood. Here, I have an into like S1, S2 contain kind of like a normal characters. So like S1 is a it's a valid subsequence of S2. Like if S2 is empty, S1 is also not empty, right? Like S1 is so then answer is false. If S2 is empty, S1 is not empty, then answer should be false. So and yeah. So let me
Your main thing is order of characters.
correct.
They can be elsewhere also, like unlike Java substring, like, which
Okay.
gives true with contains method. So suppose your name is Dheeraj. Java contains will give true only for possible substring, like Dheeraj dot contains DHEE, or HE. But you have to write this special method so that Dheeraj dot contains, if I do DHR, that should also give. You have to ensure the order of characters in S1 is same as in S2. So you can ignore in between characters.
Okay. Yeah.
That is the
Uh,
crux of the problem.
okay.
You could try with any approach.
So my algorithm here would be a two pointer scan.
All
Like
right, go ahead.
okay. Okay. Let me write some code here. Hmm. So we only need to know whether like characters of S1 appear in S2 in order, right? So
Yeah,
we don't need all subsequences, right? We don't need any longest common subsequence. We
no,
can
no, the problem statement is self-explanatory, I believe. You can refer some other examples also in the chat.
okay. Yeah. Let me write the code here. So I'll use the import here.
So for what purpose you are using, importing java.util star?
Sorry.
What are you going to use from Java util?
Java util. So I am planning to
Any
use.
hash map or something you are going to use it? Or array list or something?
Uh, see, see, my approach here would be I will check whether the small is a subsequence is whether
All right, go ahead. Just I asked
subsequence,
Java util, I
answer.
think not required.
Okay.
Okay, okay, go ahead. Then we will discuss.
Okay. See, the whole point why I'm using is because I'll use string here, I'll use character here.
String and character doesn't require util, right? They are in from Java lang package. That's by
But
default.
but we might need some.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, I asked no, whether you are
Okay.
using util
Okay.
or snap or arraylist,
Okay.
as select or
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me start some. Oh, yeah. private static is not working. Return false. Yeah. So okay. If small is equals to null, not equals to null. So basically here what I'm doing is like, so null input is valid.
All right, all right. The edge case handling is fine. Go to logic. We can do any discussion after that. Okay. Any specific question I will ask. You
Okay.
continue time because you have to move to other sections also.
Okay, got it. If large so you want me to write the edge case or go for the main logic directly? I'll go with the main logic, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically I'll go with for uh, large index x is the pair no. Okay. If let's say if okay uh yeah, needed character, small character. Okay. Now if current large character is equals to let's say needed small character, then small index. Okay. Now if small index is equals to small dot length Okay, if small, then this would return. Yeah. This would be my pseudocode. Okay, yeah, and then I will be writing my main method here. Okay.
Main method already there, right? Just call
Uh,
it.
no, I mean like, uh,
Main method
yeah.
already there.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's fine. Logic is correct. Okay, you can paste this solution.
You want me to paste it? But this is like a pseudocode. I mean, I need to
No,
define
no,
all this.
this is proper code. This is full blown code, right? Boolean returning. Testing is required.
Yeah. You want me to send this one, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, 1 second. Send. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, what is the time complexity of this solution?
Sorry, your voice.
Yeah, what is the time complexity of this program?
I would say 0 of n. Because like because like s2, let's say s2 dot length would be where, because the n should be the length of s2. Yeah.
Okay, what is time complexity of hash map methods? Get and put.
You got frozen.
Yeah, what is time complexity of hash map methods? Get and put methods.
Time complexity. I mean, we scan s2 only once from left to
No,
right.
it's correct. It's correct. I am asking what about time complexity of hash map methods? Hash map get and put.
Okay. Hash map. Okay. Time complexity for hash map. Time complexity for hash map would be somewhere around. I would say. I would say. Like 0 of 1 on an average. Mostly on a 0 of 1. On a worst case, yeah, it would be 0 of. Mostly on an average, I would go with 0 of 1, because we put key and value, right. We use put there. So
So what zero represents here? You are saying zero of n. So what zero means?
O of log n, O of log n. I mean,
So what O represents in time complexity? What O represents, like big O, what it represents?
see, see, I didn't get you. You are frozen. Like
All right.
what do you mean like O of n?
You are saying O of no. I am saying like in time complexity, what it refers, like big O or O, big O notation. What
Okay,
what
okay,
does
okay.
what does that it
What is O
means?
of n? Okay. Got it. Okay. What is O? So okay. So in this O means like it's kind of like an operation time, right? Let's say like how long it grows linearly with the input size n. And if input is double, it time actually roughly doubles. So the loop runs kind of n times. So time complexity is like, let's say, like like if n is let's say 10 times, it's 10 operations. N equal to 1,000, let's say it's 100 operations. Like uh, yeah. So O of n means like it's operation time which grows uh, straightforward, like
Okay, how do you write an immutable class in Java?
immutable class.
Yeah, how will you write an immutable class in Java?
Okay. Yeah. So basically, to define immutable class in Java, what we will do is like, I'll make the class as first thing as the final one, and then I'll make the fields as a private final, and I'll make sure there are no setters, and I'll initialize the fields only through constructor. And then I return any copy. So yeah. So the main thing what I do is like, once the key object is created, its stat cannot be changed. So That's the
Right.
that's how we need to write immutable class in Java.
So you have worked with microservices also, right? So what are the like key changes in microservices?
In the recent times, key changes in microservices.
Key challenges in microservices that compared to
Challenges.
monolith.
Yeah. Okay. While working in a microservices application, I would say the key challenges. Uh, I can start off with telling that, instead of building one large application where everything is lightly connected. So microservices, I would say it's more like I can tell you, like, for example, in my FedEx project, while you were doing the trailer tracking GPS data processing. So what we barcode scanning and user facing IPS. So what we did was, like, we could handle as a separate services, like GPS data processing is a separate service, barcode scanning,
All right,
and
fine. So how do you handle distributed transactions? Like one service calling other, another is calling another, and transaction is distributed across multiple JVMs, multiple servers. So how do
so
you make it consistent
how do we handle distributed
transactions?
transactions? Distributed transactions. Okay, the way how I handle distributed transactions, I in my in microservices, we handle, like, let's say, we have, like, idempotency, one of the thing, and also the retries, and also the main thing is, in microservices, I would break it into the smaller local transactions. So each service commits its own database transaction, and then publish an event or any, let's say, any message for the next step. So if one step fails, we either we either retry safely, or trigger anything. We can do it, we can achieve this way. So overall, like, let's say, for example, like, let's say any order service, if the order service creates the order, and the payment services charges the customer, and inventory service receives the item, and then notification sends the confirmation. So each service perform its own its own local transaction. So if payment succeed but inventory reservation fails, then we don't leave the system as an inconsistent format or inconsistent state. We trigger a compensation, like refunding the payment, or making the order as failed or something. So here, we try to have a different, different services, like notification, payment,
All
inventory.
right. I have given you one more problem. Can you try this one?
One second. Array of non-negative integers. So each number tells maximum number of steps you can jump forward from that position. For example, if array of I equals to 3, you can jump to mhm. Okay, so time complexity will be off and again here. So here what I will do, I find the minimum jumps required to reach the last index. So here my input, let's say for example, my input is 14326. Okay, first we jump from first to second element and then jump to last element. Okay, for example, here let's say we take this example. Okay, 1358. Okay, here output is 3. So let's say one valid minimum length is index was 0, index 1, index 4, index, yeah. So the answer is 3 jumps. Okay, yeah, because we need to return the minimum number of gems required to reach the last index from index 0. So yeah, so that's why these 3 here. You got it. I can start this, like not the
Yeah.
edge cases, but the pseudocode here. Yeah, I mean, this go to repeat each. Okay, so now coming to so, okay, I don't need this. Okay, I, I can do like okay. So we can do like if scroll. Okay, now these are all the edge cases. Now okay, if int is equals to length, should return 0. Okay, now print the like farthest read or something. Int jump score. Okay, now after the table declaration, so we only need to scan until n is equals to we need to scan until y. Okay, int I is equals to, here we go, Okay. If for this reach. Okay. Yeah. It's done. Now offer if I is greater than furthest reach. Return -1. Okay. Now so here, okay, from index I we can jump to I of array of I. So now farthest reach is equals to farthest reach is equals to math dot math farthest reach comma array of I. Um, okay. So I have now here what I will do if I is equals to current jump and current jump and is equals to farthest reach. Okay. And then if current jump end is greater than or equals to n minus, then here we would return jumps here. Okay. And once we return this one here, if current jump end is equals to 1, then we would return -1. Yeah. So here I'll have the main method and I'll once that is done. So this is the actual code.
Try to execute it with one of the input first.
Okay. Let me check from start. So class main public start one. I need to have this one. This is not set up correctly because I've written this inside the main method. Uh, Let me make this one working to have this one work. So let me close this. Mm, mm, mm. publish here. I'll add the import of the info file. Name just before reader because I need to.
All right, fine. Main method was already there, right? Why are you writing again?
No, this is the class. This is a class. Now I pulled out the main method and I'll.
It gives by default, right? All right, logic
No,
seems
this is a compiler one. So here I'll do the parse int read line, and I'll do the token initializer, something like tokenizer, uh, and then I'll write the for loop, and then whatever method I get it.
All right, you can paste this code in the chat.
Paste it.
Method only. Then you
I want to paste the actual code. Okay, this one.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Sorry, we were
thanks,
talking.
thanks, Dheeraj. Thanks a lot for time. We are well ahead of meeting time. Thanks.
Okay.